Dímelo, mi gente, que lo que? You already know this is Punch, Drunk, Boxing, a.k.a. Mr. Remove. Shot himself, a.k.a. El Adobo, a.k.a. El Sazón, a.k.a. El Borracho, a.k.a. El Café Bustelo, a.k.a. El Pastor de Boxeo. Ladies and gentlemen, Terrence Bud Crawford acting like Tommy Gunn in Rocky Five right now. He looking for Teofimo Lopez like Tommy Gunn and Duke was looking for Rocky Balboa in the bar in Philadelphia. How about we do it in the ring? How about we take it outside? Man, please. Man, please, what is wrong with Terrence Bud Crawford? I told y'all a while ago. I told y'all. I told you on my Twitter feed. If y'all haven't followed me on Twitter, well, X, formerly known as Twitter, follow me on X. I've been saying this for weeks, months. Teofimo Lopez has gotten Terrence Bud Crawford out of character. But you know what? I like it. You know why I like it? Because the boxing world has always been complaining, even the pundits, even the media folks, even the promotional company that Terrence Bud Crawford used to be in Top Rank. We all know that Terrence Bud Crawford got one of the worst personalities in the sport of boxing. If it wasn't for his personality, I believe that Terrence Bud Crawford would be a huge star. You know what I'm saying? A huge star. But he's still begging for the huge star in Canelo Alvarez, the full division world champion, super middleweight undisputed, King Nelo, aka Cartelo, aka Cash Nello, aka Payday, aka get the fuck out of here, man. If Terrence Bud Crawford was doing what he's doing actually right now, Terrence Bud Crawford would have been a big star in the sport of boxing. See, even the fight that we all wanted to see, Terrence Bud Crawford versus Earl the True Spence, the promotion wasn't. I was expecting a Charlo versus Harrison promotion, and that's a promote. That's a promotion. That's how you cut a promo. That's how you hype a fight. Let's not forget that Tony Harrison and Jermell Charlo did over 1 million views on Fox because they actually promoted the fight. But Terrence McCrawford, you know what I'm saying? Like he's like looking at dry paint. Nobody could remember a Terrence Bud Crawford interview like that, right? He doesn't even give you a headline, right? Because he's so boring. He's so boring. But Teofimo Lopez is bringing that out. He's bringing the bud out of Terrence Crawford. You understand what I'm talking about? He's bringing the bud out of Terrence Crawford. Something that somebody's been needing to do to Terrence Bud Crawford for a long time. But Terrence Bud Crawford doesn't want to fight in the ring. But he's a prize fighter, but he don't want to get the prize. He want a street fight. Stop it, Terrence Bud Crawford. If you really wanted to do something to Teofimo Lopez, you would have done it when he was right in your damn face. If Terrence Crawford wanted to duff him, punch him, fight him, you would have done it right there when Teofimo Lopez was right there in your face. But you know why? You know why Terrence Crawford ain't do nothing? Because he didn't see that type of energy of Teofimo Lopez backing down from him. See, he couldn't punk Teofimo Lopez. Regardless how these haters in the YTBC wanna make videos and say, "Oh my God, Terrence Bud Crawford smacked Teofimo Lopez." No, Kalen Plant smacked Jamal Charlo. That's a smack. That's a smack. Shout out to the people in the chat. What's good? What's good? What's good? One of the members, the members, the members, the members, the members. Mora in the building. Let's go punch. Orale. You already know. Shout out Fight Fury Films in the building. Davo in the building. Pound for pound love in the building. Jason in the building. What's good, man? He said, you know someone have bad character when they support races. Man, I don't support races. I support a fight. And I'm a boxing fan. And I know that sometimes you need to say and do things to entice a fight. You must be new to the sport of boxing, Jason. Jason, you must be new to the sport of boxing. All this stuff is to entice a fight. If you think that Teofimo Lopez is racist, then you're the dummy. You're the one that got caught in your feelings. He's enticing a fight. Nettie said Teo versus everybody. Just like you in your feelings, that's how Teofimo Lopez does. You see how he's a racist because he said banana. Huh? You don't like banana? I like banana. I like plátano. I like plátano maduro. Green plátano, yellow plátano. Mofongo. You don't like mofongo? Huh? You don't like mofongo, Jason Thomas? Huh? I like mofongo, man. I like banana. I don't give a damn what you think. If you wanna, if that's racist to you, man, I don't know what you're saying, bro. I like banana. I like fruit. It's nutrition. Nutrition. I like watermelon. If you say, hey yo, you watermelon eating mother effer, that's racist, motherfucker. I love watermelon, bro. I love watermelon. I like banana. I like plátano and stuff like that. If you this what I mean that people are so emotional, even with food. If I say you chicken eating mother effer, yo, you racist, man. I like chicken, bro. Fried chicken, roast chicken, egg hot chicken. You know what I'm saying? Pollo guisado con arroz blanco with a salsa all over the rice with some nice onions and stuff like that. Mira, este tigre dice que, oh, it's racist. Me gusta la banana, el plátano, mofongo. I like everything, my friend. If you say you boy, you're racist. You banana, you're racist. You call yourself an ape, but I'm gonna call you a monkey. You're racist. Ay, pues everything is racist aquí, eh? Everything is racist aquí con esta gente. Edwin Sanchez con verdad. Donald back to the building. He said, my crazy Dominican homeboy punch. What's cracking, bro? I need to bring you back to my country to hang out. Let's go. Let's go. You're going to travel the world. International player. Crawford would have fight him in the banana section. Mira, come tu plátano. Hey, Terrence Crawford, you want banana? Huh? Good. Curious George. Teofimo Lopez calling out crazy Curious George. Looking like I'm getting people mad. I'm gonna get people mad. Damn, yo, it's jokes, man. Damn, man. I live in the era of Def Comedy Jam and stuff like that. Man, you guys would have been crying if Martin Lawrence would have been snapping on y'all. They stay threatening Tio to some clown said they looking for Tio to shoot. Ooh, like I said before, wasn't it? Look, I'm saying like this. See, I'm a street kid, man, born and raised in the street, man. That's just what it is. See, when I seen Terrence Crawford pull that on Teofimo Lopez, trying to threaten him and stuff like that, for me, I see it as one of the weakest moves that you do, especially as a prize fighter, because the beauty about boxing is that you could actually settle your differences in the ring and make millions. That's the beauty of it, bro. The beauty of it that you could settle your differences in the ring and make millions and feed your family, enhance your greatness, enhance your legacy, enhance your pockets. This dude, that's when you know this guy get punched in the head for too much. I'm looking for Teofimo Lopez in NYC. But he not in NYC, you dummy. This guy is a clown, man. I thought Bud was more thorough than this. I thought Bud was more thorough than this. Bud, I'm gonna tell you like this: Teofimo Lopez, with a smile on his face, is exposing Bud. Bud is crashing out right before your eyes, and y'all don't even see it. You think that this is it's cool what Terrence Bill Crawford is doing. I mean, it's entertaining to me because I wanted this type of Terrence Bill Crawford. But in all reality, it's not really him. It's somebody I want. I want that Terrence Bill Crawford, but it's not really him. But I could see this man is crashing out. I could see that Teofimo Lopez is living rent free in Terrence Bill Crawford's mind, tweeting all over the place. Hey, yo, I'm gonna tell you like this: Buck Crawford has tweeted more in the past week than Ryan Garcia himself. Terrence Buck Crawford is tweeting at Teofimo Lopez more than he tweeted at Earl Spence. Terrence Buck Crawford, I'm gonna tell you like this, man. Whether you want to believe it or not, because whether you a fan or not of Teofimo Lopez, I'm gonna tell you like this: Teofimo Lopez is in Terrence Buck Crawford's head. is changing personalities. He's out of character. And once you see that in your potential opponent or anybody, your circle, your enemy, whoever, he got mind control over Terrence Bud Crawford. Savage in the building, one of the members of Punch One Boxing in the building. He said, "What up, Punch, man? This is why this is a good matchup." T.O. be getting under his skin. Just imagine the press conference. Oh my God. Teofimo Lopez is getting under Terrence Bud Crawford's skin, bro. And it's actually funny to see. Because there's another side of the people that think, oh, yo, Terrence Bud Crawford is looking for T.O. in New York. Yo, Bud, hey, yo, Bud, it's street. You got to remember, Bud got shot in the head, drove himself in the hospital for 5 hours and shit like that. Damn, where are you driving yourself 5 hours for a hospital? Damn, where is that? That's a narrative. What hospital is 5 hours away, bro? For real, damn. Where you living at? That's like me in New York City, man. I'm going, man. I gotta take a flight to Europe to go to the hospital. A 6 hour flight. Is it like that in any state that there's a hospital 5 hours away? That was yo. That's the biggest narrative, biggest fraud and fake I ever heard. Yo, Terrence Bud Crawford. I believe that he got shot. But Terrence Bud Crawford took 5 hours, drove himself 5 hours to a hospital. Where? What state that it takes 5 hours for you to go to the hospital? So that means you telling me that in your neighborhood, you call 911 and the cops is coming in 5 hours or the ambulance is coming in 5 hours to save you? yo, yo, I'm gonna tell you like this, man. I don't know if y'all was peeping this, but this buildup of Bud has become so fraudulent. And and you know what? I used to say this. I used to talk about this with my with people that could talk real boxing. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Not minus the gossip and stuff like that. I said, yo, folks, if you really understand what goes, but I'm gonna tell you like this: the behind the scene boxing, if y'all think that the YTBC is funny or is dirty or is grimy, the behind the scene boxing is twice as dramatic, is twice as yo. If you know the ins and outs, the real stories, the real thing that's really happening behind the scene, you won't respect none of these fighters. I always say that, you know, God first, everything second, 5 + 5 equals two champions. I created this channel to preserve the sport of boxing, to preserve the modern day warriors, modern day gladiators, the one that put their life on the line for pure entertainment. I always respect fighters, and the more that you in the sport of boxing, see, a lot of people's in the chat, a lot of people in the comment section, a lot of people may be in the gym. But in the sport of boxing, once I got a taste of being in the sport of boxing, this is faker than it's as fake as it could get. It's as fake as it could get. But it would beat T.O. Let's see the fight. I don't give a damn. Let's see the fight. Let's see the fight. If you believe that Terrence Bud Crawford is going to beat Teofimo Lopez, let's see the fight. I don't care what's your prediction. See, it's like I said the other day on my live. The difference between me as a fan of a particular fighter, or I support Terrence Bud Crawford as a fighter. I want him to go against Earl the True Spence. I want him to dare to be great. Huh? I like Jamel Charlo. Look at the people that I'm a fan of. Look at the people I'm a fan of. Jamel Charlo. Did he dare to be great in the 154-pound division and became undisputed? I like El Alexander Usyk. Two-division undisputed world champion. I love Naoya Inoue. Everybody knows that in my channel. Been talking about Naoya Inoue in the beginning of my channel as well. Huh? Four-division world champion, two-division undisputed. Hmm? I love Manny Pacquiao, eight-division world champion. Five-time lineal, 12-time world champion, the ambassador, the son of the humanitarian, the greatest karaoke singer of them all, the GOAT, Manny Pacquiao. Huh? Fan of my Canelo Alvarez. Fan of Boo Boo. So y'all know who I'm a fan of, and some of y'all don't agree with the people that I like. Yeah, at the end of the day, I'm a fan of Bam Rodriguez, baby. Huh? When everybody was shitting on Shakur Stevenson, I was giving Shakur Stevenson the benefit of the doubt. Check the archives. When everybody was shitting on Shakur Stevenson after the Edo de los Santos, even my own Dominican people was like, yo, Punch, Diablo, Punch, pero tú no apoyas a los dominicanos con Edo de los Santos, porque tú no dices que él le ganó a Shakur Stevenson. What I said? I did a video saying, nah, man, Edo de los Santos didn't do anything, bro. I keep it unbiased, logically, and objectively. When the whole world of boxing was getting on Shakur Stevenson, I gave Shakur Stevenson the benefit of the doubt. Ay, no me dicen que yo soy racista, de mi mito, ¿verdad? Fight Fury Film in the building with a $5 super chat. What's good, Fight Fury Film? We need to put the pressure on Turkey Arlashikir to say Teofimo Lopez's name, my friend. Come into the Mike Smoke Shop. If you really think you could really punk us, I don't want deodorant. La da da pa put a bomb in your cigarette. You don't want to talk about me? You're never gonna ride my yellow taxi. That's a Fight Fury Films, bro. Yeah, man, we gotta talk to Turkey, man. We gotta talk to Turkey. Get that fucking ball rolling. Turkey is seeking to get Teofimo Lopez and Bud Crawford in the ring. Curtis Bud Crawford want to do some street shit. He's gonna F up your money. He's gonna F up your money, Turkey Al Shikir. Teofimo Lopez is in Bud Crawford's head, and if you don't believe it, if you don't think so, then you Mr. Pinocchio. Terrence Bud Crawford got the Mr. Pinocchio other day. Huh? I want to fight Teofimo Lopez in the street. I'm looking for him. I'm a real boy. Shut up. You ain't looking for nobody. Stop it, bud. Stop. Stop it, bud. You ain't looking for nobody. But let's briefly see what they're talking about in Twitter. They're going once again. See from Lopez going at it, but I'm gonna only highlight what it is. So hold on. Teofimo Lopez, Terrence Crawford was looking for Teofimo Lopez. They tweeting back and forth and stuff like that. And Teofimo Lopez says, yo, I'm at the grocery store buying some bananas. I sense some underground boxing coming soon, Terrence Crawford. Terrence Crawford said, you live here, right? Let me see what kind of bananas you got over there. Pause. Hey, yo. Hey, you. Hey, yo. Shut up and eat the damn banana, Buck Crawford. Huh? Because you ain't trying to get in the ring. Huh? Steady Gaze in the building with the $2 super chatty potty game. And he said, yo, why didn't Tio pull up? Because Tio was not in New York. Tio's in Vegas. Tio's in Vegas right now. But what I'm saying is, why Terrence Bud Crawford? He wanted to check energy. He wanted to check the temperature. See, this what it is. Go back to the video and analyze the video. What's good, my brother? Stop boxing on is the voice of the UK, London, bruv. Go back to the video, guys. When they both were seen face to face, did Teofimo Lopez back down? No. When Teofimo Lopez smacked Buck Crawford's hand off his damn face, what did Terrence Buck Crawford do? Backed up. Matter of fact, he actually gave him a little pull. He like he flinched back. Go watch the video again. Go watch the video again. They wasn't holding Terrence Bud Crawford back. He wasn't the aggressor. They was holding Teofimo Lopez back. Huh? And it wasn't an entourage because Teofimo Lopez don't have no entourage. Everybody knows that. Even Bud Crawford knows it. Even Bud Crawford knows it. Exactly, G-Ball. If they saying T.O. being racist, why doesn't Crawford be his ass in the ring for being racist? That right? Right? Come on, y'all, right? Black people, ho, where, black people, where the black people at? What's good, man? What's good? Where my brothers at? Where my brothers at? Cause I seen brothers out here in the YTPC saying Tia racist, Tia racist, but none of y'all niggas doing shit, bruh. I don't understand. What is it? What is in the water? What is it? Why y'all acting like the three dots Why y'all acting like the skull with the three dots in Django? Huh? Why y'all acting like Ben? When somebody gonna step up? Everybody want to talk about Ryan is racist. When somebody gonna step up? Tio is racist. When somebody gonna step up? It's telling me, in other words, there's just a bunch of the GG Juice mud effers complaining. Racist. Do something about it, bud. Tank hasn't even said nothing. But of course, Tank is an ape anyway. That's his animal that he identifies with. So when Teofimo Lopez said, whoever want to get the banana, Javante Tank Davis says, I like banana. He ain't talking ish to me. That's his logo, right, G boy? That's his logo. You know what I'm saying? Why? Oh, Bud be tying people up in his Instagram story. Bud be tying people. What do you mean by that? Saying, I'm steady. Good looking out with the $2 super chat. He said tying people up in his Instagram story, or tagging. You mean? You meant tagging? But I think Tio should take that challenge. What challenge you want Tio from Lopez to take? Tio from Lopez is let me tell you. Let me put the picture, because sometimes people are good with images. People are good with images. Hold on, let me put this up right quick. This man right here don't need to go to no don't need to hop no hurdles to get a Terrence Book Crawford. See, at least, and I said this, if Terrence Book Crawford would have been like, yo, how about you fight Jamel Charlo first? How about you fight Fundura first, and then I'll fight you? Somebody that has earned something, somebody that got a belt, somebody that got a title. This guy said Mazrimov. The hell Mazrimov done in boxing? This is Teofimo Lopez, whether Terrence Bud Crawford like it or not. And let me debunk Terrence Bud Crawford. Because Terrence Bud Crawford has, and ladies and gentlemen, this is sad. Teofimo Lopez made Terrence Bud Crawford shoot himself on the foot. Terrence Bud Crawford hold on, let me put this up. And I don't even know why Terrence Bud Crawford exposed himself bad. He exposed his own his Teofimo Lopez made Terrence Bud Crawford expose himself so bad, his resume so bad, his biggest win so bad. And this is what I mean, that he's so emotional. You know, when you ever met a person that's so emotional and they just go off the mouth, and they just keep exposing themselves, you be like, let them talk, let them talk. They mad. The more they talk, the more they exposing themselves. Terrence Bud Crawford just exposed his biggest win of his career with Earl Spence. Because let's take it back what Terrence Bud Crawford said about Teofimo Lopez. Let's dissect this. Let's dissect this. I respect all fighters, but Teofimo Lopez only fought 3 fighters worth even talking about, and that's Lomachenko and Ortiz. Ortiz, really? But anyway, Lomachenko and Ortiz beat him. We all know that's fake. Taylor lost his fight before Tio. Ooh, we're gonna dissect this, and we're going to we're going and look how Terrence Crawford actually exposed himself. He said Taylor lost his fight before Tio and definitely should have moved up to 147, but we all know why he killed himself to make 140. Almost like Earl Spence killed himself to stay at 147 to fight you. So, but you said Taylor lost his last fight. Well, wasn't Earl Spence versus Sean Porter a split decision victory by Earl Spence? It could have gone either way if it wasn't for that knockdown. So there was people out there that felt that Porter won the fight as well. So maybe Earl Spence should have never been undefeated when he fought you. Earl Spence Let's go back. Let's get the receipts of all receipts. You already know I'm the master of all receipts. Hold on. Let me take this thing out. Earl Spence has fought as a welterweight ever since turning professional in 2012. He reiterated again Thursday that he's not long for the division. I got to talk to my manager, but I already told them I'm at the weight too long. I might be moving up. I don't know. I might be moving up. You know when Earl Spence was talking about moving up, 2019. If we look at the first interview that Earl Spence had coming back after the car accident. Remember, he had the Sean Porter fight, then he had the car accident. Then he had his first interview, big interview, not the one that was in the arena. The big interview, I think it was with Brian Custis. And he explained to Brian Custis that he needed to lose 20 pounds in the last week of the Sean Porter training camp. So this is 2019, 2020. Everybody knew that Earl Spence, everybody in the sport of boxing knew that Earl Spence was already a big welterweight. Y'all remember when he was going back and forth with Kell Brook? And Kell Brook, I'm a big guy. And Earl Spence says, no, I'm a big guy. I'm bigger than you. I remember that. What year was that? 2017. So Terrence Bud Crawford, by going at Teofimo Lopez and trying to justify the victory that he had versus Josh Taylor, shoots himself on the foot. So the same thing, you trying to take that win away from Teofimo Lopez, his should have been undisputed victory, because we all know that Josh Taylor never lost. He vacated his straps. Now you're trying to degrade and devalue the victory that he had with Josh Taylor, that you just, by devaluing the victory with Josh Taylor, you just devalue your win versus Earl the True Spence. The same argument you have for Teofimo Lopez and Josh Taylor is the same exact argument that people should have with Earl Spence and you. So in all actuality, what's your legacy win? In all actuality, what is your legacy win, Bud Crawford? Because, hey, we all know that Earl Spence should have moved up a long time ago. And let's not forget that your greedy ass was the one that pulled out from the negotiation when you were supposed to fight Earl Spence November 19th. You were supposed to fight Earl Spence November 19th. Matter of fact, your greedy ass kept the whole boxing hostage, kept the whole division hostage, and kept the whole sanctioning bodies, all four of them hostage, because nobody wanted to do anything. No mandatories, nothing. Nobody moved. Even Mauricio Sudamon said that we're going to wait until this negotiation plays out with Earl Spence and Bud Crawford. And all four sanctioning bodies did not move, didn't do anything. Bud Crawford, his greedy self, pulled out from the negotiation so he could get his money, $10 million or whatever he got out there in BLK Prime, and put the fight that we all wanted to see, the primary fight, the number one fight in the sport of boxing, in jeopardy for his greedy behind. Let's not forget about that. This is what a lot of people don't want to say about Bud Crawford. Bud Crawford has really never been about primary the legacy. Yes, he got accomplishment, but his primary was always about his minimums with Top Rank. That's why he signed the extension and didn't go to PBC and fight the likes of Keith von Tom Thurman and Earl Spence. Let's not forget when he was trying to play that little tough talk with Keith von Tom Thurman. Keith von Tom Thurman sent Bud Crawford not one, but two contracts. Keith Thurman said, all right, send the contract. Terrence Bud Crawford tweeted to Keith von Tom Thurman and said, stop bluffing. What happened the next day? The next day, Keith Thurman representative sent a contract to Top Rank. Not one, but two. And Bob Arum clarified that in the interview with Barbershop Conversations. Who did he fight? Did he pick Keith Thurman? No, he fought Kell Brook, a guy that hasn't been in the welterweight division in 3 years prior to that. Terrence Bud Crawford, this is what it is why a lot of people didn't want to see the truth. It's because there was a big and there was a big um a lot there's a and especially in the YTBC and the YouTube boxing community, there's a lot of people and there's a lot of channels that was spinning these narratives and hating PBC. Y'all know what it is. Y'all know y'all in this community. There was this big narrative and this big hatred towards PBC, which was giving the benefit of the doubt to Terrence Bud Crawford. And the narrative of Terrence Bud Crawford was that everybody is ducking them and nobody want to fight him in the welterweight division. But it was you that didn't want to fight them. It was you. In the sport of boxing, business decisions speak louder than words. In the sport of boxing, business decisions speak louder than words. Terrence Bud Crawford was all about his money, was never about legacy. Yes, he got accomplishment, but that's not the primary thing that he cared about. Then what happened when he pulled out? We talking about, put it this way, we talking about Teofimo Lopez versus Bud Crawford. He's trying to downplay Bud Crawford, but you jeopardized one of the biggest fights. And if it wasn't for Earl Spence being a real nigga, because it's Earl Spence, just like you told Earl Spence, it's because of you we got this fight. Because your greedy ass didn't want that work. You ain't want Earl Spence November 19th. You wanted David Avenesian. And let me say another thing. What happened to the David Avenesian fight? Your glove popped. Cheater. But you know why nobody even gave a damn about his gloves? You know why nobody gave a damn about Bud Crawford's glove? Because the whole boxing community was so invested in Earl Spence and Bud Crawford that we didn't even give a damn about what happened to David Avenesian. If it would be any other fighter today, in any other situation, that fight would have been disqualified. That fight would have turned into a no contest. Hey, even David Avenesian could do what actually Devin Haney doing with Ryan Garcia and sue him. But nobody wanted to talk about it because if the world of boxing is invested in Earl's, we didn't give a damn about Dave Avenesian. F that Dave Avenesian and F the so what the gloves. Fuck it, man. We want Earl Spence and Bud Earl Spence, Spence Bud Spence. So when the boxing world wants something, right? And there's some hiccup, some abstract in a situation, we'll put that under we'll slip it under the rug. When we want something, man, we don't give a damn, man, put it under the rug. Just like when we wanted, for example, we knew that there was a rematch clause with Tyson Fury and Deontay Wilder, but because we wanted to see the undisputed heavyweight championship belt, championship bout between Anthony Joshua and Tyson Fury, we didn't give a damn about the rematch clause, but we knew there was a rematch clause. We knew that they was about to do something dirty to Deontay Wilder, even though me myself was like, nah, F that fight. I want to see the undisputed. Because us boxing people, we get selfish as well. That's why we didn't give a damn about the gloves. We didn't give a damn about. Can you imagine if it was Devin Haney's glove that popped versus Regis Prograis? Huh? Can you imagine if it was Earl Spence glove that popped during the fight with Terrence Bud Crawford and Earl Spence would have won? What we would have been saying? But because it's Dave Avenesian, we didn't give a damn. Let's be real. Let's be honest. We didn't give a damn. We didn't give a damn. Can you imagine if it was Canelo Alvarez's glove that popped during the fight with Triple G and then he wins? Mmm. Mmm. Dímelo tres. People be saying, nah, rematch, nah, that's effed up. But because we ain't give a damn about no damn Bud Crawford and David Avenesian. But anyway, if Bud Crawford could pick David Avenesian, why won't you pick Teofimo Lopez? Bud Crawford had the nerve to tweet today. He said to Teofimo Lopez, hold on, let me see if I got it right here. Bud Crawford said, what's your location? What's the location? You're doing too much talking. I'm trying to see something. Yo, daddy said you hit hard without the gloves. Look at that. Look what he just said, folks. Yo, daddy said you hit hard without the gloves. That means that Terrence Bud Crawford saw the interview that I had with Teofimo Lopez Sr. because that quote was with the interview that I had with Teofimo Lopez Sr. So Terrence Bud Crawford, you're watching Punch Drunk Boxing. Terrence Bud Crawford, you watch Punch Drunk Boxing. And I know you watching. Shout out Bernie the Boxer. Bernie the Boxer know Punch, and Bernie the Boxer knows my number as well. You guys are watching. And what I want y'all to listen up real good, fight Teofimo Lopez. Fight Teofimo Lopez. Stop acting gangsters. You guys are pushing 40 years old. Stop it, folks. You just can't handle that. Teofimo Lopez is calling you out. You can't handle that now you're not the guy that's hunting, you're the hunted one. You said this is the Bud Crawford era. So let's embrace that this is the Bud Crawford era. But guess what? When it's somebody's era, they no longer is the one seeking and dying and hunting for a fight because everybody wants the throne. You asking for Canelo Alvarez by saying it's the Bud Crawford era tells me it's not the Bud Crawford era. Because if this was the Bud Crawford era, Canelo Alvarez be looking for you. You in the position now that you're the hunted one and you can't take it. You can't take Teofimo Lopez calling you out. But let's just keep on reading. Yo, daddy said you hit hard without the gloves. I'm trying to find out. You deserve to share. You don't deserve to share the ring with greatness. Yo, I'm gonna tell you like this. Bud Crawford beating Earl Spence, he really think that he beat Mike Tyson Kid Dynamite. Yo, Terrence Bud Crawford didn't think that you accomplished something special, but you ain't beating nothing special, bro. I'm gonna say it again. Terrence Bud Crawford accomplished something special, but he ain't beat nothing special. He ain't beat nothing special, folks. Not a drain Earl Spence, like you're talking about a drain Josh Taylor. Not a Earl Spence that had his second car accident and a retina surgery. You fought a handicapped Earl Spence and a drain one. You fought a handicapped drain Earl Spence. Eye surgically repaired. That when you hit him in the grill and he don't got real teeth. That's why when Ugas hit him a straight shot in the grill, he said why he looked down, because I thought my whole teeth fell. Because he don't got no more teeth. Everything is fake because he lost all his teeth in the car accident. Am I lying, folks? Am I lying? And on top of that, because you ain't fight him November 19th, that means they pushed the fight way back. And Earl Spence was what? 17 months layoff? So he had a big layoff, not supposed to be at 147, had another car accident. Before that, had a retina surgery. You ain't fought nobody. And on top of that, put it this way, folks. And on top of that, you on snack. You on that undetective juice. You on that Victor Conte juice. You on that. You on that Pablo the Pablo the PED Pablo Escobar Victor Conte juice. You on that snackety snack on top of that. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Like to take away accomplishments. People could dial into Bud Crawford up and down, and you know what? You could strip him any other thing that you thought he did special. He didn't do shit special in the sport of boxing. That's why his resume always was in question. That's why his resume always been in question. That's why he always got to talk about his resume. But I beat Ricky Burns. Who the fuck is Ricky Burns? Man, talking about Ricky Burns. You hear Book Crawford's team always talking about Ricky Burns. Who the fuck is Ricky Burns? Snackety snack snack. Ricky Burns was a three-division champ. Lomachenko was pound for pound, one, two, three. You could flip it around, and a three-division champ when Teofimo Lopez beat him. When Teofimo Lopez beat John Taylor, he was undisputed. That's why he's a two-time lineal. That's why this fight makes sense. Hold on. That's why this fight makes sense. That's why Teofimo Lopez don't need to jump no hurdles of a Mashromov to get a Bud Crawford. Man, tell Bud Crawford if he's that guy. Ain't nobody calling out Bud Crawford. Bud Crawford, send him the damn contract so Teofimo Lopez can sign and we can get this fight February 2025, Super Bowl week. Let's go. You ain't looking for nobody in New York. You just in Fifth Avenue trying to go to the Gucci store. You ain't looking for no damn Tio. You in Fifth Ave. You in Rockefeller Center trying to ice skate. Tough glove boxing said, no, man, we're talking about Bud versus Tio, bro. We ain't talking about conquering 147. We're not talking about Mashromov. We're not talking about clear to 140. We're not talking about Bud becoming undisputed at 154. We're talking about Tio versus Bud. We're looking at, we got tunnel vision right now. These boxing fans always want to come with something. Man, we're looking at Bud versus Tio. That Bud versus Tio. It was actually taking a lot of a lot of the talk and space of Dmitry Bivol versus Beterbiev. That's how good this conversation is. This how epic this fight could be. This is how intriguing and interesting people are. People are. Even the boxing content creators, they say, man, who got to fight this week? Damn, man, yeah, Dmitry Bivol outsold Beterbiev, but shit, man, people are intrigued with this. Said Tio should fight Mascherman so Bud would have no choice. Man, please, man. Stop with the hurdles, man. Stop with the jive talk, guys. That's what happens in boxing. We got a guy talking. We seen them face to face. No, no, yeah. I think that Tio should fight Matchmove. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, maybe if you be Matchmove, yeah, that maybe, man, shut up. We talking about Bud and Tio. Tio versus Bud. Let's stay. Can everybody just have their hands on, all hands on deck on this. Stop looking at every another avenue. Another man. We looking at Bud versus Tio. Bud, Bud. He's calling. Teofimo Lopez is calling your ass out. He wanna slap you with bananas and shit like that. You monkey. How about you get in the ring and go and beat this little racist guy in the ring? How about that? Do that. Smack. Beat up the racist slur out of him in that ring. Right? Right, folks? Right, my black brothers? Huh? How dare he talk? They be like, yo, punch. You be like, yeah, yeah, I'm black, bruh. How dare Teofimo Lopez talk about this banana shit like that? Now we ain't gonna let that shit rock, y'all. Hey, yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, because when I say I'm Latino and Dominican, they be like, yeah, shut up, punch. You just a nigga that speaks Spanish. You just like us. If a cop stop you, all right, so I'm putting my black cap on. Because none of y'all got the heart to say it or do it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm putting my black cap on. Yo, come on, my brothers. Yo, Teofimo Lopez is effing up, bro. He a racist, yo. We need to tell Bud Crawford step inside that ring and smack that racist slur out his monkey mouth. Feel me, y'all? Nah, nah, nah. We ain't gonna let that shit rock like that, son. We ain't gonna let that shit rock like that, son. Cause y'all don't want to say it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm black. I'm blacker than black, baby. I'm from Harlem. You feel me? You feel me? Dipset. You feel me? East Side. What's good? Jefferson Park. What's good? Manhattan Center. Let's go. uh, what else? What else they were saying? What else? What else? What else? What else? Let me see what the people saying. Yo, Turkey need to make this fight for us. Facts. He need to make it turkey. I mean, let me go to the smoke shop, in a bit. Let me get a chopped cheese and chop it up and chop it up with my homies, you know what I'm saying? That no turkey out of shit. Hey, yo, Sonny, man, what's good, bro? Tell your boy Turkey, man, hit him up and get this fight done. What do you want? Punch drum boxing, you're gonna come to talk about boxing, or you don't want chopped cheese? What do you want in a chopped cheese? Andy Medina in the building. Hey, whichever monkey wants to get the banana. None of them want banana no more, bro. They don't want to get the banana. They don't want to get the banana, bro. I would have thought that somebody gonna step up. Every time I hear somebody in this community always talking about he's racist. He's racist. Hey yo, let me tell you, hey yo, my brothers, let me tell you something right now. If you don't nip that in the bud right now, let me tell you this. If you don't tell Bud to get Teofimo Lopez in that ring and fight for the people, leather gloves up. If he don't step inside that ring and fight Teofimo Lopez, and the other race and the white race see that y'all just giving Teofimo Lopez a pass, you know what's gonna happen? Then more people gonna say, banana. Hey you, banana. You want banana pudding? Huh? Monkey? Huh? Curious George? Huh? You banana eating mother effer? People are gonna get comfortable like it was in the past because you ain't doing shit about it. Hey, am I speaking the truth, right? That's like if you go to a dirty place and stuff like that. Damn, everything here's dirty. Let me piss on the whole floor and shit like that. Cause everybody piss on the whole floor. I'll piss in the corner. Who cares? That's what's gonna happen. Y'all don't want to do nothing. Y'all don't want to get Ryan Garcia in the ring. No, nah. All right. People gonna feel real comfortable then. He's in NY looking for Tio though. He's not in NY looking for Tio, bro. Tio's in Vegas. He should have called Tio. He should have called Tio. Tio was not in New York, all right. But we did see Bud Crawford. We did see Bud Crawford in the face of Teofimo Lopez. And did Bud Crawford snuff them? Did Bud Crawford fight him? Bud Crawford said the dumbest shit in the arena. He said, let's fight outside. Yo, by the time they like in the fourth, third row in front of the ring or the octagon, whatever, right? They in the third, fourth row. If you tell me, yo, let's fight outside, it's because you want more security. Because everybody that ever been to a boxing event or anybody that ever been to the T-Mobile Arena and been to a Canelo Alvarez fight, man, they have squad cars, a bunch of cop cars all surrounded the T-Mobile Arena. So by Bud Crawford saying, let's go outside, it's because Bud Crawford wanted more security. Am I right or wrong? Come on, y'all. Y'all on the channel. Y'all been to boxing events? Huh? If I say in a boxing event, yo, let's go out. Man, there's people. How many times we see in a boxing in the arena when people be fighting? Yo, if you want to fight somebody, you fight somebody right then and there. You don't be like, let's meet outside like if this was high school. Meet me outside at 3 o'clock. By the time you've been in school for like 5 hours, man, your whole temper has gone down. The blood ain't boiling. Man, look, man, I don't want to fight you, man. I ain't even mad at you like that no more. By the time Terrence Bud Crawford gets out with security and got he because he's Terrence Bud Crawford, right? He's just not gonna go to where everybody gets out. Remember when he left the arena? He didn't leave the arena where all the fans go. So you telling me he got to get chaperoned out, escorted out and stuff like that. And then you head outside and there's a bunch of cops. They ain't gonna let y'all fight. Teal should have snuffed him. But Teal wants to, you said Teal should have snuffed him, but Teal wants to fight in the ring. He wants his legacy. See, this is not about a street fight. This is about prize fight. But Bud is talking that street shit. Why he ain't do no street shit to Teofimo Lopez face? So you telling me, so think about this. Bud was saying, oh, when he's not in front of my face, he say all this shit on social media. But you ain't do shit to Teofimo Lopez when you was in his face. You took it to social media, and now you're looking for him in New York when he's not even in New York. Why you don't go to Vegas and look for him in Vegas? Take the plane, you're Bud Crawford, right? Get a private flight. It only takes it only takes what? 3 to 4 hours to get there, and then look for Teofimo Lopez in Vegas. How about that? Oh shit. Oh shit. He said Bud had to get escorted by the zoo staff. Wow. um, you know where Bud is at. Central Park Zoo. He came to New York City to Central Park Zoo. Hey yo, I'm a fan. I want to entice a fight. You know what I'm saying? If y'all want to take it to the heart, y'all want to take it personal. But this ain't personal. I'm just a YouTube boxing host, but I want to entice a fight. I want to see the fight. And the more that there's a fighter saying, "Oh, I don't want the fight," nah, 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 nah. We keep their foot on the. We gonna keep our foot on Turkey's neck. Make this fight happen. Video just showed Tio hitting Crawford's back and backed away. That's what we saw, right? He smacked his hand, and Terrence Bud Crawford backed away. And you know what you know what it is that he thought that he could punk Tio. He thought that Tio would be intimidated. He thought Tio would be scared. And when he saw the reaction of Teofimo Lopez, Terrence Bud Crawford, you backed up. You ain't go ahead and fight him. You ain't go ahead and swing at him. I know people like this, bro. I know people like this with that type of action. You got a lot of dudes like that you got some of these dudes in your own community and in your own block that they think that they own that thorough shit that they could beat everybody up. They own that bully mentality, right? But then when you step up to the bully, what happens to the bully when you step up to the bully? When the bully knows that you're not afraid of the bully just shuts down. He shuts down. He feels embarrassed because he can't bully you. And that's what Terrence Book Crawford did. That's what a lot of these folks don't want to talk in the video because they hate Teofimo Lopez. So I understand the YTBC. I understand this YouTube boxing community. A bunch of these channels don't like Teofimo Lopez, so they're not going to give you the details and the truth about what happened face to face. And some of these motherfuckers are nerds anyway. I know what I see. We all saw what happened. When Teofimo Lopez smacked Bud Crawford's hand off his face, Bud Crawford backed up. Those are the facts. He wasn't all no tough guy. He wasn't the tough guy. It wasn't the security holding Terrence Bud Crawford back. It was people holding Teal back. Bud walked away like the milk commercial. Just walk away. These fake fans are taking it hella personal. Hopefully, it motivates them enough to put their money where their mouth is and pay for Crawford versus Tio. Hey, yo, I'm gonna tell you right there. I'm gonna tell you like this. This this might sell more than Spence versus Crawford. If it keeps going like this, I'm gonna tell you like this. If this fight could happen February 2025, and we see this tension of Bud and Crawford, This might sell more than Spence and Crawford because they didn't have this tension. I didn't hear nobody. Look. I'm gonna put it like this: in my block, or people, you know what I'm saying, whatever block from Harlem, from Wash Heights, in the BX, nobody was talking about Bud Crawford versus Earl Spence. Matter of fact, people ain't even put out no damn what you call it, like, you know, when you put your fight parties, your block parties and stuff like that. They actually did it for Canelo Alvarez and Berlanga. I've seen way more people do it for Canelo and Berlanga than Bud and Spence. I'm gonna tell you like this Teofimo Lopez and Bud Crawford is getting a lot of energy. It's getting a lot of energy. It's getting a lot. Yellow Boy said, man, how much Tio paying you to put this bullshit out? Why gotta be that somebody paying me to push it as whole shit? If I'm speaking highly about Bud Crawford, then Bud Crawford is the one that's paying me. If I'm talking about Canelo, is Canelo paying me? If I'm talking about Inoue is giving me money from Japan? What's the bullshit I'm putting out, Yellow Boy? What's the bullshit I'm putting out? Because the we going by their tweets. This is a boxing channel, so we're talking boxing, right? Bud versus Fundura next or Canelo? Well, a Fundura fight is good. A Canelo fight, Canelo will put Terrence Bud Crawford in the hospital permanently. Permanently. Canelo will put Bud Crawford in the hospital permanently. God forbid, Canelo will have Bud Crawford eating from a straw like Pachardo Colon. God forbid. Bud Crawford was getting caught with feints and get hit by Mashimov. Mashimov ain't even known for power, and Mashimov haven't fought nobody. But Canelo Alvarez go up 2 divisions up and go and fight Canelo Alvarez. You haven't seen Billy Joe Saunders in the ring again. Damn, Earl, why did you had to get into that car accident? I mean, think about this. If Bud would have never pulled out of the fight, then when they were supposed to fight November 19th, then Earl Spence never would have got in that second car accident. But Bud was chasing money. So Canelo will put Bud in the hospital. What the fuck you think Bud would do to Tio? Nothing. A competitive fight. A competitive fight. What he did to Mashimov. Like what he did to what 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 would Bud do to Tio? Hmm? What Bud do to Tio? Tio was Teofimo Lopez is an if factor. Teofimo Lopez accomplished. Teofimo Lopez beat the best when he fought the best. I don't know what y'all talking about. I mean, y'all living in La La Land. I get it. Y'all want to be a slave to the moment where he did a Earl Spence. Y'all think that everybody's Earl Spence. Nah, Earl Spence was drained. Earl Spence was injured. Earl Spence had all this problem going into the fight. Everybody knows that. Bud Crawford ain't do shit. Hey, Bud Crawford ain't do nothing to Earl Spence that we didn't think he could do to Earl Spence anyway. She said T.O. can't hurt the guys in his own weight class. Ask all the opponents. He might not knock out all of his opponents, but he hurt them all. He got Jermaine Ortiz running like a bitch. We never seen Jermaine Ortiz ever run. He had him running like a bitch. Sando Martin running like a bitch. You know what I'm saying? And whoever stands in front of, what happened to Josh Taylor? What happened to Lomachenko? What happened to Richard Comey? What happened when he fights champions? Yeah, and Teofimo Lopez ain't getting no vacant titles like a bunch of these dudes. He earned everything he got. He earned everything he got. But if y'all think that Terrence Bud Crawford could beat the shit out of Teofimo Lopez, let's see it. Let's see it. Who cares? We're the boxing fans. We're not getting beat up. That's the beauty of it. I could watch a fight. I could watch a fight. What's good? Shadow goes to the building. What's good, man? See how they keep saying Crawford puts Tio in the hospital, and we keep saying so Crawford gonna fight him. That's what I'm saying. That's the type of see. This is the difference between fans like This is the difference between Teofimo Lopez fans or supporters, right? And other people. We want Teofimo Lopez to fight Bud. You see that? These other Bud fans is like, no, you don't know how to fight Tio. Tank fans, no, you don't gotta fight T.O. Court and Haney. No, I mean he put butts in the seats. I mean he's the A side. I mean he's the face of boxing. No, we want to fight cockroach. Huh? This is a boxing fan base that wants the smoke. We don't hold Teofimo Lopez hands. No, no, Teofimo Lopez, what are you doing? What are you doing now? Stop calling out Bud. Can you just please stay in the 140-pound division and call out Rayo or fight Borazo or fight the Hinder Haney? Can you just stay here at 140, please? Can you fight Montana Love? Now we want Bud. We want Bud. We ain't afraid of Bud. So don't burn the building with the $10 super chat. Say you gotta stop calling Bud monkey. A monkey will F you up if you mess with him. Bud ain't doing nothing. Keep pushing this fight. Let's go. Right? Monkey are tough. Monkeys are tough, bro. If a monkey see you with the banana, damn it, he's gonna rip that banana out of you. He gonna rip that banana out of you, baby. That monkey go mad. You eating a banana. You in the zoo right now. He gonna jump out that cage and jump out that all them hurdles and stuff like that and snatch the banana out your face, out your damn hand. Hey man, you looking out, man. Hey man, Teofimo Lopez got all these guys tight, bro. Nobody could stand up. Damn, I thought my black brothers gonna stand up to Teofimo Lopez. Man, Teofimo Lopez got the brother shook. I'll fight you in the street. Ain't gonna fight nobody in the street. Shut up. Ain't gonna fight nobody in the street. Ain't gonna fight nobody in the street. 37-year-olds that got millions and want a street fight. Shut up. Get in the ring. You a prize fighter. Get the prize. Get that easy money. Just like you got the David Avanesian fight, right? You fought David Avanesian. Somebody to you. Tuesday. I know what it is. Remember what I said the other day? I know what it is. They know that Teofimo Lopez fights to the level of performs to the level of his competition. And they know that if Teo fights Bud, he will fight to the level of he will perform to the level of his competition. Thus, him humbling and beating Bud. And then you will all understand that Bud wasn't all this great fighter you thought he was. That's what it is. That's what it is. People know. Look, I said this the other day. Nobody likes to be humbled, bro. Nobody likes to be proven right. We all feel like we have intellect and we feel like when we talk about something, we know what we're talking about. We write what we're talking about it until somebody proves us wrong, right? Teofimo Lopez has proven the boxing world wrong twice. Twice. With Lomachenko and Josh Taylor. And he has a reputation. The reputation of Teofimo Lopez is that he fights to the level of his competition or performs to the level of his competition. So they're gonna be like, look what he did versus Cambosa. Look what he did versus Ortiz. Look how he performed versus Sandor Martin. But who the fuck are them? Tell me how he performed and tell me how he got the titles that he got. Fighting pound for pound fighters at the time in their prime. Josh Taylor, 31, 32 years old in his prime. Lomachenko, 29, 30 in his prime. On their prime. Not moved away from their biggest win of their own careers. Teofimo Lopez beat the crap, knocked out Richard Comey in front of the Bud Crawford fan base as well because Bud Crawford was the main event versus Mean Machine, and when he got dropped. And let me tell you like this also, Y'all like, the Comboso. Comboso was more proven than Mastromoff in the pros. He beat Lee Selby. He beat Mickey Bay. Who Mastromoff beat? So Tio struggled and got a split decision loss with Cambosa. This motherfucker had it. Could have lost with Mastromoff. And Mastromoff ain't do shit in boxing. At least Cambosa beat ex-world champions. Man, I'm disappointed. Uh, man, I just saw shit. Okay. I'm disappointed, bro. All I'm hearing is Tio Losa Cambosa had Ortiz and Sando Martin being Tio. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So Bud gonna fight him, right? Exactly. Exactly. Yo, I'm telling you, yo, Shadow, these fan base are weird nowadays. You know what I'm saying? They weird. They weird. Like, if I didn't like Tio, yo, if I didn't like Tio, and I hate, I would want Bud to step inside the ring and whoop Tio. I would want that. I would be pumping this fight just like I'm pumping pumping this fight now. If Teofimo Lopez, if I hated Teofimo Lopez, I would want this fight just as much as I wanted being in support of Teofimo Lopez. Because I'm a fight fan. I'm a fight fan. I want to see the best. And if I don't like somebody, I want the other guy that I feel like is the best to beat the crap out of them. Right? What are we? Are we fight fans or we're protectors here? Andy Medina with the $10 super chat. What's good, my brother? Said I think Tio should have a rematch with Camboso just to right the wrong. That I would like that fight as well. I like that fight as well. You know what the thing is for me? I'm Andy and good looking out, man. Appreciate you, my brother. You know what it is? I think that if it ain't beat Josh Taylor, then that would be a fight that he still needs to get. But once he beat Josh Taylor and became lineal again, it's almost like I that's a hiccup that you know you don't gotta get back. Because look how George Cambosa been performing even after Teofimo Lopez. Like, I don't even think that in the last four fights of George Cambosa, I don't think he won 4 rounds combined. Tough Glove Boxer said, yeah, it's weird that black people don't want to put money behind a fighter, calling two of us monkeys. We rather let his Honduran fans fill his pockets. Oh, this is emotions talking, little Tough Glove Boxing. It's weird that black people don't want to put money behind a fighter because he's calling us names, so we don't want to fight. Oh, I thought this was prize fighting. Oh, you don't like the name calling, so you don't want to fight. Oh, Puva Gigi Juice. These fans are totally Vajiji. He called me names. I don't want him to fight him because he told Bud he's a monkey. So no, we're not gonna give you an opportunity. You bougie fan, get the fuck out of boxing. I never heard this type of talk in my life. Yo, yo, can you imagine Lennox Lewis telling Mike Tyson, no, you say you were gonna eat my children. We're not fighting. Yo, get these fans out of hey, yo, Tough Glove Boxing. Get the fuck out the damn sport. You bougie. Get out the damn sport. Oh, he's calling me names. We're not gonna fight. Can you imagine Lennox Lewis telling Mike Tyson, I'm not gonna fight you, bruv. You called, you said you would eat my bloody children's. I don't wanna, you're not gonna fight me. Yo, Shadow Ghost, what I've been saying, I'm saying that these new fan base are bougie, bro. These are not fight fans no more. They're like they come from the opera. They come from the male volleyball culture. They come from the beach ball culture, figure skating. I don't know. Tough, tough, tough glove figure skater. That you a figure skater, huh? He's calling me names. No, we're not gonna fight you. Yo, what's going on in this community, bro? I can't even take this community serious no more, bro. Tony in the building. What's good, man? He said, "You don't make sense. Tell me why Tio should fight Tio under the lights." I don't know. I don't think he could fight Tio. I don't think Tio could fight Tio. I don't know, man. I don't know. The only way I think Tio could fight Tio if he plays the new game Undisputed. Oh my God, tough glove boxing. I'm from the BX, born and bred, and you talk like that? Come on now, come on. You giving us New Yorkers a bad name now, bro. Hey, yo, ladies, he's not from the BX, probably Bronx from Massachusetts or something like that. He's not from the not New York BX. You're not from the New York BX. I know that. You can't be from the New York BX talking the way that you talking. You can't be from the BX. Stop giving us a bad name. You're not from the. You're not. Don't. You're not from the BX. You're not. Say you from Westchester, Terrytown, something like that. Nah, you from you not. You from Beacon. You from Beacon or something like that. About fish skills, something like that. You're not nah, you're not from the BS. Not from the BX. Not from the BX. Four White Plains or something like that. Pelham with the Irish or something like that. Nah, man. You're not no damn BX. Talk, mine is just that all talk. They said, yo, dude said that he shouldn't step in the ring and give him money because he says some. This is when you could beat up a racist and make money. Yo, wouldn't you want to beat up like a racist? Why you think that Jack Johnson has so much fun, bro? Could you imagine if Jack Johnson had, hey yo, tough glove boxing? I want you to answer this for me. Can you imagine if Jack Johnson had the same attitude that you're saying in the chat? Jack Johnson had fun beating all them racists and then slept with their white women, right? Jack Johnson, no, I'm not gonna fight you because you're racist. I won't fight you. I won't lay a hand on you. We're not gonna get money anyway. Yeah, I will not fight you. You don't let me drink from your water fountain. This is where you want to beat the dude up. It's not just about Teofimo Lopez putting money in Teofimo Lopez's pockets. Is you supposed to say, I'm gonna beat him up so bad. Bud Crawford should be like, I'm gonna beat him up so bad that he's not even going to enjoy the money. All that money he's gonna earn is gonna be for hospital bills. That's what I want Bud Crawford to say. That's what I want his fans to say. Tough glove boxing. That's what you should be saying. That Bud is gonna beat up Teofimo Lopez so bad. Yeah, he gonna put money in his pocket, but all that money is gonna go for hospital bills. How about that? It's true. That's what he went to jail for too, right? Yeah. He's only with the black. He said Jack never been with a white woman. Yeah, right. He said we used to be. Stop. Stop, man. Stop. Just like PR, he played himself. No, he didn't play himself, man. This is boxing, man. Like, damn, you guys are getting hurt with words. What happened to that saying? Um, that words will never hurt me saying and stuff like that. Now words hurt. Yeah, words hurt me. He said that there's no PR good. He'll beat up all the PR boxers. And he was talking about today's boxers, as we all saw. Matias wasn't shit anyway. We all know that. You thought that he was talking about Hector Camacho and 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 Cotto and Trinidad. That's what you thought he was talking about. He was talking about Matias, Josue Vargas, aka Mama Huevo. He said Tio can't be Matias, man. Please. We haven't heard Matias' name since he got beat up by Pyro. That was the quickest. Hey yo, like in music, the one hit wonder. That shit was the quickest. Yo, we haven't heard about Matias since Pyro beat him. Nobody even mentioned his name to mix him up with a fighter. But yeah, man, Bud Crawford, Bud Crawford, and telling Bud Crawford said, "You live right here. Let me see what kind of bananas you got over there." Hey, yo, Teofimo Lopez said, "I'm at the grocery store buying some bananas." Damn, bro. How many times is Teofimo Lopez going to smack these dudes with bananas and they don't want to fight him? How many times is Teofimo Lopez going to smack you with banana slurs and you ain't going to fight him in the ring? Yo, I be knocking on Turkey's door. Yo, make this fight with Teofimo Lopez. Yo, Turkey, you already doing business with Top Rank, right? I made this fight with Tio. And he said he'll fight for free. And look, and Teofimo Lopez said I'll fight him for free. So tough glove boxing, that defeats your argument right there. Because Tio said he'll fight him for free. And Terrence Bud Crawford today in his tweets clarified it. And Teofimo Lopez stand on his word. So make the fight happen. So you're gonna get all the million in your pot, in the pot. He ain't gonna get paid. Come on, this is sweet right here. 12 rounds and torture him. Torture him for 12 rounds. If you can. Ain't nothing free punch. We know that. But I'm just saying. He said Tio not getting paid off no black fighters, but everybody gonna get paid off for y'all then. Tio ain't gonna get paid off black fighters, but okay, all right, okay. Let me hit you with this, the Bud Crawford era. He said Tio not getting paid off no black fighters, but them Arabs is gonna get paid off for you. And guess who's the one that was selling y'all? Guess who the one that was selling black people? The Arabs since day one. So you rather now make money with Tio? You rather Turkey make money out of you? Hmm? Wasn't the Arabs selling the blacks the first time? Now, it wasn't the whites. It wasn't the Europeans. It was the Arabs. Those are your first slave masters. Yeah. Oh, you don't like it. So you rather Turkey keep selling your ass, right? Keep selling your ass, Bud Crawford. Fight for me. Let this fucking guy, this ugly black motherfuckers fight. These black Americans are so stupid. Oh, he said a different. Ooh. Ooh, I hit him with that one, right? Solo dolo. Huh? Mm? Damn. All right. So let the Arab make money on off of you. All right. I mean, the Jews was making money off of you, now the Arabs making money off of you. All right. All right. Don't break bread with Latinos. I get it. Hey, yo, they Bud is on his way out. Might as well fight Teofimo Lopez and get money. You on his way. He's 37 years old. What you expect? What more you expect from Bud? Them average. Hey, yo, Turkey Adashiki is just smacking butt in the booty and shit like that. Don't worry, you're hard to fight Teofimo. Turkey was talking to somebody else. Yo, Turkey, tell him about Canelo. Yeah, Canelo, yes. Leave me the fuck alone. I'm in a phone call. The pyramid. This guy, this oh shit. He said, yo, this guy funny. I feel they scared. They scared. This is boxing. You sound racist with that comment. I'm trying to entice a fight, man. Ain't nobody racist out here. Come on, brothers. Let's have this 2 minute of realness out here. Ain't nobody racist. I respect Tio. I respect Bud. Both these fighters has done great things in the sport of boxing. We all know that. Nobody could debate that. Nobody could debate that. They got the lineal straps. Terrence Book Crawford got undisputed. We all understand that. All right? If y'all taking all this shit personal, then y'all got the problem. This is boxing. We talk shit. We want to entice a fight. This is a fight that I've been calling for a year. This is when I look when I've been talking about this fight. Hold on. Look when I've been talking about this fight. Give me a second. What day is this? Terrence Book Crawford versus Teofimo Lopez versus Terrence Crawford. A real deal, a real dare to be great fight. I've been talking about this fight for a year. When I was making videos and lives of this, nobody was talking to every. I mean, even my own subscribers and followers, 90% of them was saying hell no. And look where we at today. The biggest talk in the sport of boxing right now is Bud and Tio. I've been talking about this for a year and change. I've been talking about this a year and change, folks. This ain't new. This ain't new on this channel. Hold on. Look at my prediction, folks. This is the reason why Terrence Crawford beating Earl Spence wasn't that big for me. You know what I'm saying? I always thought that Bud would beat Earl Spence. I never thought that Earl Spence was that special. And people that really was following this channel from the beginning, I built this channel. I started talking about when I first created this channel, I started talking about the Keith Thurman. Keith Thurman was one of my favorite fighters. I was talking about the Keith Thurman and Earl Spence. That was a lot of my content in the beginning. I always knew that Earl Spence couldn't beat Bud Crawford. I always thought it was going to be Bud versus Keith Thurman, right? This is what I this look at look at my prediction, and I think I was almost right because Earl Spence haven't been back in the ring in a while. Hold on, check this out. You remember this? Bud Crawford dangerous than a car accident. Earl Spence recently experienced or even more. Rather a car than Bud Crawford. That's how bad I said that Bud Crawford was going to beat Earl Spence. That's how bad I said. And did he beat him bad? Oh, he beat him to the point where Earl Spence have not been in the ring ever since. So in all actuality, has the beating that Bud Crawford gave Earl Spence has him out longer than when he had the car accident? How long was how long was Earl Spence out the ring after his car accident? This was my prediction. I was right. I said that the beatdown was going to be worse than a car accident. And if you can see, It was worse than his last car accident, wasn't it? It was worse than his last car accident. Look at the date. Look at the video. Hey, Sheldon, que los 5 pesos de Super Chari Chari Pari que me dice. Kendrick Crawford versus Teofimo Lopez is the biggest fight of the year. February 2025. The world will see Teo slay his third pound for pound fighter to become the GOAT of the era. They don't want to. They know that the takeover is right around the corner, but they don't want it. They know it. They know that Teofimo Lopez gonna humble the boxing world again. And I know they didn't believe him in the first with Lomachenko and the second with Josh Taylor. And you know what? They're not even gonna believe him in the third. That's the beauty of it. The beauty of it in the sport of boxing, when you get your ultimate praise, is when you exceed the expectations, not just match the expectations. When we call fighters great, is when they fight when the world think he has no chance of winning. Just like with Muhammad Ali versus Sonny Liston. They say that Sonny Liston was going to kill young Cassius Clay. Just like Foreman and Muhammad Ali. They say that Foreman was going to kill Muhammad Ali. Manny Pacquiao, 8th division world champion. Nah, that's, oh my God, that's great. Sugar Ray Leonard, after 3 years retirement, goes to the middleweight division and beats Hagler. Roberto Duran beats Sugar Ray Leonard, and then in the rematch, Sugar Ray Leonard made him quit. No mas. They know. They know, but they want to act like they don't know. Because the same criticism that Teofimo Lopez get is the same reason why he will beat Bud Crawford. If Bud Crawford has the bolas, the cojones, the mental and the statistical fortitude to step inside the ring versus Teofimo Lopez, February 2025. Get your old ass in the ring. Because Teofimo Lopez is gonna bring a whole bunch of bananas for you to eat. Come on, man. Come on, bud. Come on. I want you to be a prize fighter. I don't want you to be MC Gusto. We don't need you to be MC Gusto, bud. Stop with the fake gangster stuff. Stop acting like you're looking for Teofimo Lopez in New York City. What you doing? You in Fifth Avenue shopping. That's what you're doing. You're going to Rockefeller Center. You're taking pictures. You're going to the Freedom Tower and you're taking pictures. That's what you're doing. You're not looking for T.O. You're going to Rockefeller Center. You're going to Fifth Avenue. You're going ice skating. You're going to Central Park Zoo, meet your family members. I don't know. That's how you know Bud Crawford fans is pussy. They be like, cry all night. T.O. ain't getting the fight. Oh, y'all don't want to fight T.O.? Y'all don't want Bud Crawford to beat up T.O. in the ring in front of the whole world, millions in front of his babies, his family? You don't want to see that? Wow. These Crawford fans are soft. Maybe y'all want to see Dave Avanesian again. You snack, you snack fighters. Might as well just retire. Just retire, bud. And his fans retired because then I thought that Tank fans was whack look. I thought Deontay Wilder fanboys was bad, but at least they still wanted Deontay Wilder in the ring with Tyson Fury after the beatdown. I thought that Tanky fans was the protection of all protection fans, and they still are. But I don't expect this from Bud Crawford fans. I would expect. See, if I look, I like Bud. I like Bud. I just don't understand this new fan base. I know. Ever since Bud beat Earl Spence, he became bougie. So his fans became bougie too. No, don't get dirty, Bud. No, don't fight him, Bud. Who cares? Just let him talk. You guys are soft. You Bud fans are the softest right now. You guys are soft. I think once a fan base gets soft, there's that fighter is not needed in boxing anymore. Once you hear a boxing fan base says no, he shouldn't fight him, no, 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 no. Well, you don't need him in boxing. You don't need Bud Crawford in boxing. Fans are weak. It's a disease. It's a disease. We're better off without him. We're better off without him. And the thing, Bud don't even give a fuck about y'all. That's the thing. Bud don't give a damn about none of y'all. Bud don't even give a damn about his own fan base. That's why he fought Dave Avenesian and pulled out of the negotiation with Earl Spence. Luckily, that Earl Spence has some morals and principles. And Earl Spence went against his team and said, nah, 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 I'm not fighting nobody. I would drop my belts. I will not fight Keith Thurman. I'm fighting Bud. And he fought Bud. But that fight, and I had my sources, they didn't want to deal with Bud Crawford after the negotiations, the first negotiations. He wasted everybody's time. They even made deposits on the arena for Bud Crawford at Earl Spence. Bud Crawford wasted boxing's time. A lot of important people in boxing, and the fourth sanctioning body has that. And he had a little side negotiations with Black Prime and Dave Avenesian's people. He's a little snake. Bud is a little snake. He act like he cares. He don't care about none of y'all. So I don't know why y'all saying he shouldn't fight. He's a fraud. And said, bro, I do respect and I love your channel, but the way you're going about it, I don't like you kind of turning me away from your channel, bro. Yeah, I wouldn't mind the fight, but you're doing too much. Then let's be on the same page and say that Terrence Bud Crawford fights Teofimo Lopez and let's get this shit over with. Forget about what I'm saying. I'm asking for a fight, eh? Forget about how I'm going about it. By me going at it like this, just think about it where we at. Think about it. I've been pumping this fight for a whole year, and look where we at right now. What you mean you don't like how I'm going at it? I've been the only one, the only real channel for a year pumping this fight. Everybody knows that. The haters and the supporters. I've been the one saying Bud versus Tio. So, and if you like this and respect the channel, look where we've gone from last year to today. That means the channel has power. You don't see that? Eh? You don't respect it? Eh? The same way I went at Jose Benavides Sr. to get my guy Boo Boo a fight with David Benavides a year before it actually happened. Nobody was talking about Boo Boo versus David Benavides. See, the thing is, you may not know. You don't think that this little channel got power. You don't think they don't listen. They listen, my brother. That's why. He said, I just don't like you being called the man. Forget about the haters, man. I don't give a damn about what they call me. Forget about that, Ant. I know why I'm saying what I'm saying. I know why I'm saying what I'm saying. Think about this, and look, and peep this, and look what Terrence Buck Crawford said. He said, "What's the location? You doing too much talking. I'm trying to see something. Yo, Daddy said you hit hard without the gloves. I'm trying to find out. Listen to that. Well, read it. Yo, daddy said you hit hard without the gloves. That quote came from the interview when Teofimo Pesina was last here, meaning Terrence Buck Crawford is listening to us. Terrence Crawford is listening to the channel. I've gotten back and forth with Coach Red on the DM. I've gotten back and forth with Bernie the Boxer. They're listening. They're listening. And Terrence Crawford is reacting. And now that Terrence Crawford is full blown reacting, now the world of boxing is talking about it. If I didn't push it and we didn't push it behind the scenes, then we wouldn't be talking about these fights. This probably gonna end like Benavidez versus Canelo situation. Maybe not. Maybe not an e-boxing fan. Hopefully not. I think that if you notice, I think that Terrence Buck Crawford is highly engaged right now with the Teofimo Lopez conversation. I think that there's not a lot of opponents out there for Terrence Buck Crawford. I think that even how Terrence Buck Crawford is acting right now, his personality is coming out. This is look, it almost took 37 years, not 37 years, but his whole career, to the end of his career, to get out that looking at dry paint uh personality. Teofimo Lopez is bringing that personality that should have been out a long time ago. This is an exciting Bud. Everybody like, hey yo, right now, whether you like Bud or not, the people that hate Teofimo Lopez, they like how Bud is talking about Teofimo Lopez. They like this. Bud never been like this in his professional career. Yeah, he's going back and forth with Jose Benavidez Jr., but see, you got to talk shit to Bud to bring that Bud out of him. That's what make Bud exciting. That's why he's not Terrence Crawford no more. He goes into his alter ego, and now he's Bud. This is good for Bud. What Tio is bringing out of Bud is good. Just like, y'all don't want to admit it. Y'all don't want, some people don't want to admit it because y'all don't like my brother, Demetrius Andre. Demetrius Andre brought the English out of Canelo Alvarez, which brought out the cartelo. Pay, they get the fuck out of here, man. Demetrius Andre talking shit to Canelo Alvarez brought a Canelo that it wasn't just for the Spanish people anymore. It wasn't just for the Latinos. People started to like this new Canelo. It's like it's like being reinvented. But if it wasn't for Demetrius Andre poking at Canelo Alvarez, we never would have got the payday. We never would have got get that fuck out of here, man. We never would have got the English Canelo Alvarez, which transfer into the English of Canelo Alvarez when he was going at it with Kalen Plant. This is boxing. Sometimes fighters don't acknowledge respect. A lot of people say, well, Teofimo Lopez is disrespecting Terrence Buck Crawford. But Terrence Buck Crawford didn't acknowledge respect. That's the unfortunate part. The unfortunate part is sometimes you don't acknowledge when somebody respects you, but then you acknowledge it and you entertain it when you're getting disrespected. That's almost like a lot of these boxers. They don't go back and forth with people that respects them. You don't see these guys on Twitter. Look, Gervonta Tank Davis. Gervonta Tank Davis is always cursing out. When he's on Twitter, he's cursing out somebody that didn't like the fight with Roach. But let me tell you like this. There's a lot of his fan base that like the fight. But you don't see Gervonta Tank Davis tweeting back or with his supporters and say, yo, thank you, my brother. Thank you, my brother. Thank you for supporting me, man. I appreciate you. Thank you for buying my pay-per-view. I appreciate you. Thank you. I love you too. You don't see that. From these fighters, they only entertain the haters. So guess what? Once people understand that, that's why in boxing there's so much people that disrespect because because they don't acknowledge respect. Yo, even being a boxing content creator, you know what I'm saying? They don't acknowledge for the most part the respect. That's when they be like, oh, I heard you say something. But what about you ain't hear all the great things I said about you? You telling me in all these years I didn't say a lot of great things about Bud Crawford? I've said great things about the Haneys. They're only gonna acknowledge the things that for them is deemed disrespect. Last year, last year, Teofimo Lopez called out Terrence Bud Crawford. And did anybody who was paying attention to it? No. Did everybody respect his respect call out? No. But when he calls him, when he says, which monkey want to get the banana, then everybody want to pay attention to it. So guess what? Well, guess what now? The disrespect that is at the highest level because that's what gets everybody talking. Maybe if y'all respect, then maybe it doesn't have to go that far. So is Terrence Bud Crawford ready to get the banana? That's the question now. He only allows his coaches and business move proof in the pudding. Tio is the first male two-time undisputed champion. We know the truth. We know the truth, Thriller. Tell him. We know the truth. Do you think we could come up with any ideas to try to make this fight happen? I think we need to get Turkey in the mix. Get Turkey in the mix to acknowledge Teofimo Lopez and acknowledge this fight. Now, I've been saying since day one that this fight is today's Roberto Duran versus Sugar Ray Leonard. Now, some people gonna be like, "You trying to say that Tio is Duran? You trying to say that Bud is Leonard?" Think about it when at their time, when they didn't have a cemented legacy, when Duran was the best lightweight and and Leonard was the best welterweight, and Teal was the best super lightweight and was the best lightweight and the one of the and is the best the king super junior welterweight. Him daring to be great. This is nothing different, folks. So you know who's Turkey's favorite fighter? Turkey favorite fighter, one of his favorite fighters is Roberto Duran. If you get the attention, if we get the attention of Turkey, you always talk about. Remember when Turkey first was talking, he was always talking about that he wanted to bring boxing what it used to be. With Roberto Duran, that's his favorite fighter. So let's bring that type of energy that this is, yes, Tio is Duran, Bud is Sugar Ray Leonard. Is Teofimo Lopez going to beat Bud like Duran beat Leonard, or is Leonard or is Bud gonna make Teofimo Lopez quit like Leonard made Duran quit? Mm. Shout out to Buffalo. We just want the fight. That's all. You feel me? We just want the fight. We just want the fight. We love Bud Crawford. We love Teofimo Lopez. Teofimo Lopez, my guy. I respect Bud Crawford. The reason why I respect the call out and respect Teofimo Lopez because I know that Teofimo Lopez is about greatness. He always was about being a retro type of fighter. He always was about bringing that retro mentality back, and that's what he's doing. I don't know why people finding something different. And if we're a fight fan, we should supposed to respect what Teofimo Lopez wants. And where Bud Crawford is at in his career, if Bud Crawford gets Fundora, then that's respectable. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna get mad. Look, I still want Bud Crawford and Jamel Charlo. I still want my guy Jamel Charlo to fight Bud Crawford. I still want that fight. But ain't nobody barking at Bud like Tio. Not even Boots is barking at Bud like Tio. See, when Boots seen Bud for the first time, and eye to eye, Boots, they ain't say nothing. And when he ain't saying nothing, nobody been talking about Boots and Bud ever since. Because we saw that there was no energy there. But look at the energy with Tio and Bud. Look at the energy. Bud has never had this energy like this. This is beautiful. This is going to sell. This is the first time that Bud is selling himself. Tio is making Bud sell himself. Tio is making Bud come out of his shell. And a Tio versus Bud, can you imagine the lead up to the fight? Can you imagine the first press conference? Can you imagine the element of Bo Mac talking shit to Teofimo Lopez Sr. and Senior talking shit to Bud and Bud talking shit to Senior and Bud talking shit to Tio and Tio talking shit and Bernie the boxer and everybody? Can you imagine the promo of this? This is huge. I know this is huge. This will make more. This will make more money than Spence and Crawford. Tio versus Bud will make more money. I'm telling you. Once that promotion gets underway, this is going to be mayhem, bro. It's going to be mayhem. And yes, there is going to be an element that is going to be a division. Yes. And it's going to even spike up more. Yes, it's going to be a division of Black and Latino. It is what it is boxing. When I came into the boxing community, I say, no, we're one. We're brothers and sisters, sons and daughters of the Most High. We're one race, the human race. And people was coming on my channel, on my panel. No, but punch, punch. Boxing is like the penitentiary. It's always going to be divided. No punch, no punch. Go check my art. Go check my lives in the past. People used to come to my channel and saying, but punch. They used to make fun of me when I used to say, one race. Yeah, one race. No, 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 blacks and Latinos. All right, we're bringing that element back. It's going to be epic. And by the fight, when the fight finish, whether Bud wins or Tio wins, just like in 99% of the fights, what happens, folks? In 99% of the fights, we've seen promos, we've seen tough promos, we've seen disrespect towards fighters, respecting each other. What happens after the fight, folks? What happens after the fight? Which makes this sport beautiful. What happens after the fight? What happens after the fight? What happened when Teofimo Lopez says, I want to kill Josh Taylor? What happened after the fight? Even with Devin Haney and Ryan Garcia, what happened right after the fight? Hmm? High five, respect. Yes, because even fighters know once you share the ring with somebody and it's competition, you always gonna that person is going to have some type of impact in your life. You think that these fighters hate each other? No, this is the type of element that they have to be who they are. And when it's all said and done, it's hugs, high five, both team respect one another. They made money, they got out of the ring safe, they feeding their family, and they go on to their next chapter of their career. That's it. And Bud Crawford will walk into the Hall of Fame as a first ballot Hall of Famer. And Teofimo Lopez, with his accomplishment, was going to go to the Hall of Fame as well. And if Teofimo Lopez, even let's say if Teofimo Lopez don't win, but puts up one of the best fights and one of the best showing, is a win for Tio as well. Because nobody believes that Teofimo Lopez, well, I'm not going to say nobody, but let's say he's going to be the massive underdog. You put up a great fight. You win or you put up a great fight, or respect. This is boxing, folks. Mike Tyson wanted to eat Lennox Lewis' children. Look at the buildup of Lennox Lewis and Mike Tyson. Come on, it's memorable. It's one of the most chaotic promos ever in the sport of boxing. What happened after the fight? You seen Mike Tyson kissing Lennox Lewis cheeks and hugging him and stuff like that. He's been my brother since we were 15 and stuff like that. But it's just something that Mike Tyson, he needed to be that person to try to give himself a chance to fight and defeat Lennox Lewis. It's good that the fans are getting carried away with you think that Teofimo Lopez is really that guy? You really think that Teofimo Lopez really racist? No, what Teofimo Lopez is doing is enticing a fight. He's trying anything he can do to entice a fight. And guess what? Right now, the way that the boxing world is talking, he's doing a hell of a job. And whether you like it or not, you gotta admit that Teofimo Lopez antics, Bud Crawford going back and forth and entertaining the antics, is even overshadowing one of the biggest fights in the sport of boxing, Dimitri Bivol versus Beterbiev for the light heavyweight undisputed. Facts. Not too long ago, facts. Not too long ago, they was calling for Josh Taylor versus Bud. We seen Tio beat him. Bud is big time. He's a big time hypocrite. Canelo tells him to fight Tio. Now he's asking to fight Majimon. Facts. Facts. But it is what it is. Y'all already know, man. Tomorrow's another day. Gonna be talking more about this, but of course we'll have to dial in this beautiful fight, this light heavyweight undisputed matchup. I want to see what's gonna happen, who's gonna win, what's gonna happen after. Is Canelo Alvarez gonna fight the winner? If David Benavidez is gonna carve his own legacy for the first time and get his big, real big opportunity to really, enhance his legacy. I think the light heavyweight division is very intriguing. I got Ben Whitaker as being the future king of the light heavyweight division. And I think I see a big fight 90K in the future in 2.5 years or 3 years. I say 2.5 years or 3 years. The biggest fight for David Benavidez will be Ben Whitaker. That would be the biggest fight. And if it happens in the UK, it's gonna do 90,000. Mark my words. I'm saying it right here, right now, and I said it last year. Mark my words. The biggest fight, the legacy fight for David Benavidez after, if he gets a crack to become undisputed with the winner of Dimitri Bivol Beterbiev, the biggest fight for David Benavidez will be Ben Whitaker. Mark my words. So tomorrow we back at it. You already know, man. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, subscribe to the channel, smash the like button. Love you. God bless. And on to the next.